Are you thinking about renovating your house or your apartment but money is tight? Calm down, I'll help you. I'll tell you right now. In this video, 7 inexpensive items, some of which you can even make yourself at home. Chic touches can make your apartment or house look luxurious without spending much. Hey guys, how are you doing? All good? I'm Edipo, an architect, and as always, I want more. This is the kind of video I really like to bring to you. These are decorations, these are items that if you really do the math, if you weigh it out, you'll see that these are materials, cheap items that you can use to decorate your house or your apartment, and it turns out really cool, really beautiful. So, I'm gonna show you now these 7 cheap decoration items, okay? Without spending much, and some of them you can even make yourself. First item, guys, LED lights in the kitchen cabinet. You know that tall cabinet we have above the kitchen counter? You don't have this LED today, but you'd like one. It's simple and easy. Sometimes there's already an outlet inside. Make a small hole in the cabinetry, stretch the LED strip there, and that's it. Now you have great lighting on your kitchen counter. When we design a cabinetry project, right? A new cabinetry project, a custom-made piece of furniture, we usually already include this LED in the cabinetry, okay? To light up that area and provide this illumination, as I usually call it here, this wash of light on the wall that covers your countertop. If you don't have that today, what would you do instead? What's the alternative? Choose a little corner there of your furniture, of your cabinet. Make a small hole with a little hole saw, with a small wood drill bit, with a screwdriver, a little drill. Route the LED strip along the furniture's edge between the wall and furniture, and keep the power supply inside the cabinet. Find a little power outlet that you might already have. Locate the microwave, range hood, and any hidden outlets behind cabinetry to find the power source. Obviously, you're gonna call an electrician, right? You're not just gonna go around doing this kind of thing yourself. Call a friend who's an electrician, someone who understands this area. LED tape is pretty cheap. Use a neutral white one to light up your kitchen countertop. You've decorated it, adding a new highlight and decoration. It'll look beautiful and give you another kitchen lighting option. Second item, guys, which is, I'm a supporter of this material, which is 3D plaster. You guys know that. It's a type of decoration that sometimes divides opinions, but I'm a supporter of 3D plaster. I have friends in my profession, right? For architects and decorators out there who say that 3D plaster is already out of fashion, who say that 3D plaster is an outdated type of decoration, and I strongly disagree. Those of you who have been following me here for a long time know this. I'm a supporter of 3D plaster. There are designs that we really wouldn't put in our house because they're very ugly. It's not that they're very ugly, it's just that most of them are ugly, at least for some people. But there are 3D plaster designs that are really beautiful. They're amazing. And yes, they do fit in your project nowadays, okay? I don't know when you're going to watch this video here, the one you're watching now, but I've always been a supporter of 3D plaster. Those of you who have been following me here for many years know that, okay? So it's another type of decoration, also inexpensive. You can buy this material and install it yourself in your house. You can buy the mold, make it yourself, and install it yourself. And do you want to see something interesting? One of the videos with the most views here on my channel, here on the Arc Cité Decorações channel, it's a video where my wife Rafa and I installed 3D plaster in the living room of an old house we used to live in. It's a video that I think, if I'm not mistaken, has already surpassed 2 million views here on the channel. Just so you have an idea of how preferred and loved this material is, 3D plaster, right? So, do you want to decorate a wall in your house? Do you want to decorate the television wall in your living room or the wall behind your bed? A wall in your dining room? Use 3D plaster, okay? I'm telling you this as an architect, as a decorator. It will never go out of style and is a great option if you know how to use it and pick the right model for your home. Marble effect on a wall in your house is another type of decoration that, when you do it yourself, is very cheap and gives your home an extraordinary touch of luxury. This item here, pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. It's going to replace porcelain tiles. We know that the porcelain tile model, a piece that's 120 by 120, usually the box comes with 2 pieces, and the effect imitating the marble effect, the porcelain tile, they're going to cost over 600 reais, at least over 600 reais for one of these pieces. Then you're going to put it in your house, let's say. You're going to use I'm going to be very economical here, okay? 6 pieces. That's 3 boxes, okay? 1800 reais. Look, you only spent on the porcelain tile that's going to imitate marble there on your wall. You can't use real stone or the cost will increase. We're talking here about a video about low-cost content so you can decorate your house for a low price. So what would be the alternative? Edipo, I love the marble effect and would love a wall like that in my house. What will you use? You're going to use a product that creates the marble effect. However, I have to agree with you, and I'll be honest, if you who's watching here and own your house, if you try to do it yourself at home, I think that the first time you're going to have trouble doing it and creating that effect you want it to have. That's why it's more interesting for you to hire a professional to do this effect in your house. All right? Even so, buying the material and hiring labor is still cheaper than purchasing and installing porcelain tile in your home. All right? Check out this other item here that also decorates, looks really nice, and is super cheap, guys, which is wooden niches. Pay attention, I'm sure you've already seen this product at someone's house. This decoration looks really nice. You can put other decorations on it, and it's very cheap. This is one of those items, kind of international, you know? It's a wild card in our decoration, okay? Try putting up a shelf, a set of shelves with some vases, some nice pictures, right? Leaning against it, a cool photo, some decoration. Try putting that in your living room, which doesn't have anything. You just have your television stand, sofa, and plain walls, right? Try putting some shelves, a set of shelves there, and add plants, some decorations, so you can see the life it brings to your room's decor. And speaking of it being a cheap kind of product, you can find it in a lot of stores, right? I think even at hardware stores, people sell it too, and it's a real wild card, okay? If you have a dual living room, try adding some, okay? And if you don't want to spend much, obviously, try putting some shelves there, and inside those shelves, some plants, some decorative objects, maybe a nice Palmeiras picture, right? For those of you who are Palmeiras fans like me, try putting it in and see the highlight it brings to your living room, to your space. This other item here, guys, will also never go out of style, and it's very cheap. It's burnt cement. Want to add a highlight, want to give a boost to the decor of your space, your living room, your balcony, your kitchen, your outdoor area? Put on some burnt cement, apply burnt cement there, and see the difference it will make. This is also a type of decoration. It's a decorative item that's very cheap to make. And I teach you how to do it myself. There are several videos here on the channel where I, Edipo, teach you how to do it, okay? And I'm not teaching you to do it on a little piece of wood, okay? Like some people usually do. I have nothing against that, but I teach you doing it at the client's house, our own works and projects, where they're doing it, applying it. The client wanted this project with burnt cement decoration. I went there to do it myself with my guys, with my team, and I took the opportunity to make a step-by-step guide for you. I will also add the link to this guide in the description below. Do you want to learn how to make a beautiful burnt cement finish in your house? You're going to learn with me myself. I'm going to teach you myself. Look how cool. You're already seeing a good, inexpensive tip to decorate a wall in your house, and you're automatically getting a free lesson without paying anything. You'll learn with me how easy it is to apply a burnt cement finish. This item is for anyone planning to install a plaster ceiling drop in their house, especially a drywall ceiling drop. Use the tabica, okay? The metal tabica in the case of a drywall ceiling. Don't glue the plaster ceiling to your wall. Try using the tabica and you'll have a really cool decoration, a nice detail in the corner of your wall. You're going to do the ceiling in your house, right? You've decided to make a plaster drywall drop ceiling in all the rooms of your house, okay? And you hadn't realized that there's also the tabica, right? Which is a detail. It's a product that's going to prevent it from forming, right? Cracks and fissures in your house, property, or plaster ceiling. Drywall, right? And it's also going to give you a really cool decoration, a very interesting detail in the corner. Right there between the wall and the ceiling, you have that little molding. Do you know what it looks like? That the ceiling is loose, but actually it's a piece that's attached together with the ceiling. It looks really nice, guys. You have no idea. I have it here at home. I use molding in all my projects. If you've been following me here for a long time, you know that. Every ceiling we do, we always use molding. All of them, I never skip it. Because it's a product, it's an item, it's a little detail in the decoration that makes a big difference in our daily lives, in our decoration. And lastly, guys, it's also very cheap and it's worth it for you to stop and think about it with me here. Which are the pendant lights or wall sconces next to your double or single bed? Double beds are more common, right? Single beds are usually for sons or daughters. They typically don't put this type of decoration here, but with a double bed, the husband is on one side and the wife on the other. Everyone has a small rack on the side, often called a nightstand, but you can use any term you like. But hanging that little pendant from the ceiling, nice, cool, discreet, you know, without being something that dominates the decor, just a nice little detail there on the side. Ah, Oedipus, I don't like the pendant hanging from the ceiling. That's not a problem. Do you have a headboard at your bed? If so, add a wall sconce on each side. You'll see. It gives a really cool lighting, super ambient, very beautiful. There are some really nice models. It's really useful for you if you like to read, right? Lying in your bed, or if you like to watch television. If you're there and want to rest, but you don't want everything to be dark, you turn on a little lamp there. Lamp abajur, actually. It's because I'm from Bahia. Okay, guys? A little lamp there, just put it there and that's it. Just because I'm from Bahia doesn't mean I speak incorrectly. I'm Bahian by birth, but that's not an issue. We speak and you'll understand. Put the little lamp there and the wall sconce next to your bed. It's a very cheap decoration item that you can add without much cost. Just suddenly pull an electrical point over there, a switch too next to your bed. You'll pay very little for it because these are cheap products. They're not very expensive. And you'll decorate and have another lighting option there in your master bedroom. So look, guys, these are 7 cheap items that you can make at home. Some of them, like I said here, you can make yourself by learning with me here on the channel. I've already given you some step-by-step guides to help you. These are just options. Details, items here, options for you to decorate your home without spending much, okay? So now that we're reaching the conclusion of this video, I think it's worth your subscription, worth your like, and I also want to see your comment here. If this video and these decoration items I brought for you here, would you put them in your home, okay? A hug, thank you all. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like, leave your comment here, give your thumbs up. Don't forget that I'll be waiting for you in our next video. A hug.